Dennis. I've already told you why I made that film. For one thing, I needed the money. I'd used up everything my father had sent me, and I was just too ashamed to write and ask for more.
It's always pride with you, isn't it, Paige?
Sometimes just plain stupidity. You see, Dennis, I really wanted to be an actress. I mean, not just an actress, but a star. Only I was a little bit naive.
Well, you certainly learned the ropes very quickly.
No, I didn't. I'd been running with a very fast crowd, and they seemed very smart and very clever to me. So, when they introduced me to Chris Shaw and told me he was an up-and-coming young producer, I just believed them.
How could you, Paige?
It was very easy, Dennis. When you're very young and you want something very badly, you can convince yourself of almost anything. And Chris had offered me a part. I didn't even ask what kind of a part. I just knew that he wanted me, and that's all that mattered. So, when I realized what kind of a film it was just too late.
I don't believe that.
Well, you didn't know Chris Shaw and his associates. All I could do was just cut off my emotions and pretend it wasn't happening.
But it was happening, Paige. It did happen, and it's right there on film.
You can't think about that.
I can't think of anything else, Paige. Everything you're saying makes sense intellectually. I thought I could put it aside, pretend it was an abstract, that it was happening to someone else, but I can't. I can't. Every time I think of you, in that way, it makes me sick.
I don't know what to say then. Would it help?
No, it's no use, Paige. I can't pretend like it never happened. And if I took you back, every time I went to make love to you, I'd see you in another man's arms.
No,
Paige, I just don't think I could deal with it. I just don't think I could. And do you know what it is that's tearing me apart inside? I think I still love you.
I want to thank you for your invitation, Mr. Wheeler.
Oh, not at all, Mr. Parnell. I'm glad you can make it.
It can be very boring to be trapped in a strange city without any close friends. I suppose you know all about that.
Ah, yes. I have shared the same lonely, dull evenings in a hotel room. Can I get you a drink?
Yes.
I have some excellent cognac here. The manager of my Paris office has it shipped to me here. I think you'll like it.
Sounds fun. Oh, who's this lovely lady in the painting?
That's my wife, Iris.
Oh, yes. The celebrated Iris Wheeler. Well, I had always heard that she was a very beautiful woman. And now I see the reports weren't exaggerated.
Well, thank you, Mr. Parnell. I'll have to tell that you said that.
Thank you. To our better acquaintance. Excellent. I can see that your taste for quality extends to cognac as well.
Well, shall we get more comfortable? How long do you expect Jim to be out of the country?
Well, that depends, of course, on how smoothly things go for him abroad, but could be a couple of weeks.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I had something I wanted to discuss with him.
Business?
Well, indirectly, it seems we're having a little trouble in our accounting department.
What kind of trouble?
Well, you know how things are. Figures have a way of slipping from one column into another.
Yes, I think I know just what you mean. Of course, the larger you are, the harder it is to control that sort of thing.
Exactly. So that's what made me think of Jim.
Jim may be an excellent handicap golfer, but I'm not sure he's the person to consult about accounting procedures.
Well, I seem to remember that he had a similar problem a couple of years ago.
Is that right?
Yes, it was in all the papers. The media made quite a fuss about it.
Well, that must have been before my time. I've only been working with Jim for a little over a year. What exactly is the nature of this problem?
Well, there seems to be a discrepancy of funds from some of the ships that we lease.
I sincerely hope that it doesn't involve any of the ships that Jim and I lease from you.
Well, I shouldn't think so. Anyway, we have one of the men from our security force checking into it.
I understand your force is one of the best in the country.
It is. We should have it resolved soon.